with the third defense of his title against Artur Szpilka.
And that's what they are banking on, that he can.
Into the bell. God bless you both. Let's go, man. Let's go.
A man that he's exchanged Twitter barbs with, Tyson Fury. Wilder in the black with gray. Szpilka's national title this past Monday. Even just
stance. Wilder very open. Szpilka very open.
They said, Szpilka said, I want Wilder to throw. Szpilka using a lot.
But it's difficult when the guy's moving like that and changing distance where they're just about 6 to 12 inches closer to each other. Even
they just don't want to do that. You know, Wilder feels like he can land a right hand. Oh, those
the first round. We saw avoids that looping left hand. There's that. Firmly behind the pin. Apologies, Al, you definitely can't hear a pin drop here at the Barclays Center.
Tall. He did that some of the first round. Most of it. Make Wilder lunge and then land the counter. Szpilka since he fought Aubrey Harrison 3 years ago. So
Wilder, the same thing. I mean, he wants to avoid the big shots. Oh, and there's a nice counter right hand by Wilder that Deontay likes to use. When Szpilka starts to pass, there's a couple of different ways.
And a native of Brooklyn says that he actually has 4 varieties
of that parry.
We're talking about jabs. Szpilka has started to use his.
He wants to gain that extra step before throwing that left hand.
Nice combination, but
Deontay Wilder uncomfortable enough to land some punches.
They're both like on edge, I feel.
26, Szpilka through 23. So I thought Szpilka probably won the second round.
Szpilka are most notably uppercuts from different angles.
Szpilka being dirty in this fight, but in fact Szpilka has never.
They want to counter it. They feel he keeps it low and
Wilder's stance.
I think he's trying to adjust to the left-hander.
That's nickname ever, the most apt, foul pole. Fighters who have failed in their quest to become heavyweight champ.
And I said nice block is because when a guy starts to block shot,
Szpilka being kept at bay momentarily.
A little bit against Wilder.
Oh, counter right hand. Nice left hand. To say the least, Tyson Fury, the man who upset
Szpilka in that little
yeah, the headbutt.
Just to 6 by Wilder. Remember, power punches are anything that's not a
Showtime championship boxing.
Win because neither guy is in tight in a stance.
It's really
like we have seen him in the past. He told us that he was going to
cases, and has certainly not landed one that made a difference.
But again, now, like I said, if you get Deontay's momentum,
whatever that's worth, and one punch can change this fight.
He exhibited uber confidence, and it is
just don't do that.
Oh, good right hand by Wilder. The advantage Wilder has at this distance, as they started, they've only gotten about 6 inches closer. But that
Wilder, because of his height, stinging. That was a hard shot, and Deontay Wilder, though, with a terrific fourth.
The trip up from Alabama, as did Deontay Wilder. Jab even lands, and that is not a wide right hand. And Deontay Wilder wasn't able to get his right hand in, but there.
Wilder's portion of the heavyweight championship. Injury stoppage earlier tonight, Charles Martin.
8 of 24 jabs, according to show stats. And
one at that exciting times here. See, Wilder, and it also helps his jab.
Able to get the distance to throw
nice
that.
left hand.
Yep.
There's a right hand from
we're hoping would happen.
Yep.
Mark Breland, Crimson Tide basketball or football, as Deontay Wilder, well documented, aspired to play in his career, came back to stop Harold Scott, now the heavyweight champion. Oh, and he got caught there.
He did it.
And even Johan Dualpis in his last fight.
Yeah, all this round has certainly been interesting. Oh, wow. Nice. Szpilka having an uppercut, but Wilder landing on in the round, landing that right hand. Landed something that created some issues for
a championship. Mauro Ranallo, Hall of Famer Al Bernstein, and Paul. 1-2 combination.
Or apparently hurt him.
Yeah, he's throwing them right now for
right hands land by Deontay Wilder. And he had not gone very long and demonstrated that.
3 red cards for knocking on opposing players, and Wilder looking to knock Soccer hooligan, who started as a goalkeeper in soccer, from a C&1 with 15 wins coming inside the distance.
It's getting interesting.
Me wrong. I was going to say he never comes back on the right hook after he goes out left hand.
There's a right hook to the butt. And the largely contingent of Polish fans firmly behind.
He's fainting and making
yes.
For it here, tries the uppercut, gets nailed with a.
Mr. Shields demanding combinations
Together when you're too far out. Right hand had landed.
Through 6 rounds, Paulie. What do you?
Gotten a bit more comfortable. Defensive moves have gotten shorter.
So you have it at the midway point, Steve.
See, a lot of Szpilka's punches are blocked.
There's a left hand to the body by.
Oh, that hurt fighters, but right now
35 wins coming inside the distance. The highest.
He's making himself a difficult target to hit. But Deontay starts back to his right, then back left. He's bobbing up and down with punches. Szpilka moves his nice body shot.
Right, a hook to the body by 30 seconds left in the 7th.
One thing I want to see is the
heavyweight champion with a great jab. Lennox Lewis, another one with the Eastern Assassin.
Establishing himself, not everything landing perfectly. And landing it, by the way, a counter right hand. Some things done. There was this right hand. Again, the jab. The jab.
And that
fought at a wild pace. There's only 204 pounds.
Race was a much better pace than Fury Klitschko. It's good. What? He scored a tantamount of a deck of cards worth of punches. 8.
You know, in some ways, actually, was not 6'10".
Exactly. That's precisely right.
Not all the time. I'd be much more arrogant.
But you know what's just has to unlimber that punch a little more.
Leads with it there. There's Szpilka going back to
cause a little bit of physical structural damage. Oh,
there's a lead right hand by Wilder, and it slipped.
Szpilka's got a chin though, fellas. He was lunging, but
and we are in the midst of a heavyweight thriller here between.
Did back up Szpilka and throw punches in combination, and the tactics behind that, the method land and really hurt him.
25 with 1 minute gone here in the 9th. There's a left hand to the side.
Back up Deontay, and he'll put himself out of position.
And the first one gets there, doesn't get there, he's throwing another one. And it's gone to the body more.
No surprise. There's a right hand, but
a bit of an uncomfortable tempo and pace.
Szpilka's down! Well, you quit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time. 2 minutes, 24 seconds in round number 9. He is the winner by way of knockout. He is still undefeated and still the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. All right.